Hey guys, so for this video, I'll be unboxing B2B's album. This Is Us. I think, yeah. This is their 11th mini album. Oh my gosh, they have so many mini albums. I'm gonna put it like this because the photo of them is horizontal. Yes, so I finally got this. Actually, I got this a few weeks ago. I've just been really busy with exams and a lot of things in school. So, yeah. This is how big the album is compared to a jewel case. So, it is pretty big. They have some unique packaging. I'm really glad they didn't go back to their, I forgot what that's on. The one that's like a really weird packaging that's basically like silver. There's two versions for this. I didn't necessarily care too much about which version I got, so I randomly got this. So you get a total of 7 songs. So really good amount of songs, content. And actually, I don't mind this packaging. You get the CD separate. So if you want to put out the CD, you get this. Can you open this? I guess you can. It says the name of the album, the disc, and the photo book. So let's see. Oh, I guess I have it upside down. This is like so confusing. Okay. But yeah, I guess kind of like a chit chat about like B2B. I am very happy with how they evolved. If you weren't in K-pop in 2012, you would let me just tell you, B2B was very, very underrated. They had a fantastic debut in my opinion. I think they had one of the best debut songs that year. 2012 was a really good year for K-pop boy groups debuting. We had EXO, we had BAP, we had B2B, we had VIX, and basically they're the ones running K-pop at the moment. Well, except BAP has gone through some hardships, but EXO kind of cemented themselves as basically a legendary group by now. And B2B was always in the back because BAP took off with EXO, and then they had their decline, obviously. And VIX were always steady. I mean, VIX didn't necessarily started at the top, but they had a huge peak with their song On, and then they kept getting like even like more momentum with every comeback. They had a lot of comebacks, and B2B tried to do the same thing. Cube tried to do that, and none of their songs necessarily took off. Wow, which was their second release, that one they garnered a decent amount of fans, but not necessarily enough to the extent that VIX, BAP, and EXO had. And then kind of the savior for B2B was what's his Youngjae. Sungjae. Oh my gosh, I can't. How did his name escape my mind? That's okay. I can't believe I forgot his name. No, it's Sungjae. Well, I know his surname, which is Yuk. Well, him. Yeah, Sungjae. Oh my gosh. As you can tell, it's been a while since I've been paying attention, watching variety shows, because there's just so many K-pop names. Yeah, he had a good streak of dramas, and he got a decent amount of fans, and yeah, they basically were able to finally accumulate a solid fandom, and yeah, they've been pretty steady so far. compared to a lot of other groups, because VIX doesn't necessarily flop physically. They actually do pretty well physically, but digitally now, their comebacks really are. I would just I don't want to say forgotten, but they're not hits like Voodoo Doll and Hide and all of those previous songs that they had. But B2B has a really good public following. Like their songs usually chart like within the top 10. So, and they chart for a long time. They don't necessarily like tank. Like the first week they're like number 5, and then after a week it's like number 80. Like it's not like that. Like they're pretty steady. So I'm really proud of them. Actually, they've come so far. They've always been kind of like on the shadow of Beast or Highlight, because Highlight really took off really fast, and Cube did really little to nothing to make B2B kind of relevant until they kind of just got lucky. I think it was just more of the members' hard work and like resilience, which was what got them there. And I feel like they're one of those groups that is going to last for a really long time, because they didn't necessarily, peak so fast. They were, steady, like they weren't necessarily flopping, but they were like almost there, almost there, almost there. Then they had like then their songs started charting every time higher, 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 and then kind of been in that steady line. And their fans are really loyal, especially in Korea. They have a really loyal fandom, so I'm really glad Melody has kept them, afloat, especially with the saturation of K-pop groups these days. So I always look forward to anything that they're gonna put out. I'm glad that they've been able to master that mixture of ballads and pop songs. So, or I wouldn't say pop, well, ballads or pop songs, like ballads and dance songs. Like they mostly kind of been focusing a little bit more on the ballad side, because usually Korea listens to ballads more, I guess. Those are usually like kind of like the big songs of the year. It's usually like a ballad. So yeah, I'm really glad that B2B has been doing so well. Thank God I've been able to keep up with their album releases, because I know some of them are rare. I will do an updated collection video for them. They just had releases a special album without Eunkwang, so I haven't listened to that album yet, but I'm really proud of them. I'm happy that they've been able to survive all of their struggles. They've come so far, and I look forward to anything that they're going to release. So if you guys have any other questions, please comment down below. Like I said, I will make an updated collection video probably by March or something, because I do want to get the other album to have that complete collection, because I've been fortunately I've been able to keep up with their physical releases, at least in Korea. Alright guys, bye.